If you watched the broadcast last night, you saw some pretty astounding medical experimentation with human transplants. Tonight in Medicine on the Outer Edge, a bold new experiment from the man who has done more for emergency medicine than anyone else, Dr. Peter Safar. In the 1950s, Dr. Safar pioneered mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to save a life. And 40 years later, he is a pioneer again. There are more lives to be saved. Here's ABC's John McKenzie.
It could happen to almost anyone. You're in a serious car accident and you begin to bleed internally. Your body goes into shock. Medical technicians are taught to keep you warm, but now there's startling new evidence. They should be doing just the opposite.
With other words, a little bit of cool is good. It saves lives.
Dr. Peter Safar is a world-renowned pioneer in resuscitation research. At his lab here at the University of Pittsburgh, scientists are experimenting on rats, mimicking the internal bleeding and shock common in many accident victims.
Okay, start hemorrhagic shock now.
They lower the rat's temperature just a bit from 98 degrees down to 93 degrees. Amazingly, that alone is enough to double their survival time to 2 hours and even longer, with no lasting damage.
Cold reduces oxygen demand and, equally important, suppresses chemical reactions which tend to kill cells.
Most trauma patients cool on their own, and what we may find is that what we have to do is just keep them cool and not try to rewarm them.
But what can be done, researchers asked, when internal bleeding is so severe that within just minutes there's no pulse, no heartbeat, no longer any sign of life? In this situation, researchers now believe that if they act quickly, they can actually reverse death. In a series of daring experiments, scientists took animals in severe shock and chilled their blood dramatically, down to 41 degrees. Again, there was no heartbeat, no circulation, no brain activity. The animal was clinically dead. After 1 hour, the animals were slowly warmed and revived.
We found that their function was completely normal. We found no evidence of brain damage, no evidence of heart damage, no evidence of damage to any tissues or organs. They were completely normal.
So you're saying these animals experienced a complete recovery after this?
It's an absolutely complete recovery.
While it may be several more years before these techniques can be used at accident scenes, scientists predict that eventually, cooling bodies may be one of the most effective ways of saving lives. John McKenzie, ABC News, Pittsburgh.